For my free time, I like to play sports like baseball, tennis, and football. And I also like to go to the lake and do wakeboarding and stuff like that.
Did you ask you, Nikita? You asked me what my greatest dream was. My greatest dream is to become a video game designer and also to go to Russia at least once in my life.
I spend a lot of my free time playing on my computer, and the only music I really listen to is techno music. And if you can feel free to add me on Facebook if you like.
Привет, Lilia. My greatest dream is to be an astronaut, actually. I know that might not be possible, but I've always wanted to do that, and I feel like it's a really great honor to become an astronaut, so that's about it.
Здравствуйте, Pasha. My favorite thing about people is a sense of humor and the ability to have fun.
Hi, Daniela. Well, to answer your question, I don't really know how to answer your question, but I guess the thing that I like the most about being a teen is not being a child and not being dead. So, yeah. Thank you for responding.
Привет,
bye.
Ruslan. I do not listen to Rammstein. I've never heard of them, but they sound pretty neat. My favorite singer is Regina Spektor, and she was actually born in Moscow, so it's kind of neat. My priorities for the future are to go to college and earn a degree in English and then become a journalist or an editor for a magazine. If that doesn't work out, then I want to be an English teacher. I do not plan on continuing Russian in college because they do not actually offer it at the university I'm going to, but I do plan on continuing.
Hi, Costa. I guess I'll start by answering your question. My greatest dream is to learn another language, preferably Korean, and go to South Korea and teach English to those people. That's my life's dream right there. I guess I have one last question for you. What do you think everybody stereotypes Russians as? Because here in America, we stereotype Russians as hardworking people who don't really have a sense of humor, and you know, bear wrestling and everything like that. So I was just wondering.
Hi, Nikita. To answer your question, after high school, I'm joining the United States Marine Corps, and I'm going to be an active duty grunt, pretty much, and I'm going to be doing college in my free time, and hopefully get a degree in something that I enjoy. A question that I have for you is, what kind of cars do people drive in Russia?
Привет, Vova. Chemistry is considered a really hard subject here in America, so good luck on your entrance exam. To answer your question about the American dream, a lot of our class were very interested about how many of you asked about our dreams and the American dream. And in our country, the idea of the American dream is to, in general, be successful, but that definition of success is different for everybody. My dream is to become a lawyer and go to law school. Пока.
Alright, the most prestigious job in our country is probably that of a CEO of some food corporation. And the words American dream, it's a bit of a misnomer, because everyone has the tales of American dreaming when they come to this country. They all think, oh, I can do a new beginning. The thing is, the American dream is that time before you realize that America is just like everywhere else, except there's just different people. So you wake up from the American dream, and then that's when you start living your life in America.
Yes, Alexander, it was an interesting question. And the reason you haven't seen any movies with bad Americans is because Americans are amazing. The only Russian movie I have ever seen is Russian Mary Poppins, and it scared me to death. It had some crazy submarine general in the center of a subdivision. Add me on Facebook.
Alright, Rita, you'd asked me what school traditions do I have. We've got prom, we joust quite frequently during school.
Sharpie Wars.
We have Sharpie Wars, we beat people to death. So
Great.
Those are school traditions.
We have racial fights.
Yeah, don't forget.
Everybody in America is different.
I personally like rock climbing and playing video games. I don't really spend too much time online, and my favorite website is probably Facebook because I can talk with friends.
Привет!
I listen to house, techno, dubstep. My favorite artists are Tiesto, Hardwell. I'd say 3 Lau is a good artist. I do travel. I've been to Greece, Italy, I've been to Israel, I've been to Iraq, Iran, I've been all around the United States. And there you go.
To answer your questions, I have visited 4 countries: Canada, Mexico, Cuba, and Great Britain. They were all very interesting, and of all, I enjoyed the architecture of London the best. I have chosen the Russian language because I have family from the Ukraine, and I thought it would be very interesting to converse with them. I am planning a visit to see them, and I would enjoy to actually hold an intellectual conversation with them.
In my free time, I like to learn different languages. I know Spanish, German, Korean, Latin, French, Romanian, a little bit of Russian. I also like to sing. I do Disney, jazz, old type of music, and I like to create things from stories to just things you can create with your hands. And you can add me on Facebook if you want.
Hello, Alyssa. Americans shop a lot, and I mean everybody's different, but a lot of people either wear jeans or khakis with a t-shirt or a polo.
Привет! Rita, you asked me what my greatest dream was. My greatest dream is to become a professional artist. I moved to Boston, Massachusetts after high school. That's it.
Posadio dead repki I govori. Rosti repka sladka. Rosti repka krepka.
And you show how big it's growing.
Alright. You gotta show the pictures next time.
Sorry.
Rosla repka sladka. Krepka olshaya prepol shy. Shaya. Pondel dead repki ravat. Tianet potninet. Nit nemojet. Turns the page. Pozval did Bobku. Bobka za dedku. Dedka za repki. Tianut pot Netjanut Nemogut. Pozvala babka Vinuchku. Vinuchka za babku. Babka za dektu. Dekta za repku.
More passion.
Tianut Tianut Nemogut. Pozvala Vinuchka.
Vinuchka is not this.
No, it is. We're American, we don't care.
Vinuchka za babku. Babka za dedku. Dedka za repku. Tianut potniat Vinyut Nemogut.
Don't criticize the teacher.
Turning's the page.
Dankeschön. Or sorry. I was thinking. Pozvala Zhushka koszku, koszka za żubku, żubka za wnuczku, wnuczka za babku, babka za dziadku, dziadka za repku. Ciat nie podniat wieczniu nie mogut. Google. Trojan Google.
It's Googer, it's not Googer.
Pozwala koszka mnie w szkół, muszka za koszku, koszka za huszku, huszka za wyczku, wnuczka za babku, babka za dziecku, dziadka za rybku, ciot podniot i wyczuli